15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
And in recent seasons, when he's out there leading his squad. He completed over 72% of his passes last season, which led the league, and is looking to be even better in this season.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 15 yards to start their first drive of the game. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
At the 38-yard line.
They're going to go in motion right. Play action, now it's Tua. Steps away to his left. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
For a Miami Dolphin. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A run straight ahead with Achan. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up second down. Here's a toss left for Achan. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 57 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Another Miami Dolphin.
They'll run, Achan. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal?
Brings up second and goal. At the 2-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Right. Is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's third down and goal to go.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. So a big sack for a loss of 4. It brings up fourth and goal.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold them to a 3-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
Achan going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. In motion left is a running back. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. And now can they reverse the trend on third and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Looking to pass. Tua. To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete. So fourth down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Sanders' kick is good. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. Well, they moved the ball well there on the opening series. Running game was in sync. They were knocking on the doorstep, but ultimately, Charles, they'll have to settle for the field goal.
Well, they certainly were moving it well, and give this defense a ton of credit. Finally dug their heels in and forced the field goal. That's one of their game partner. Will this offense look back at this drive and think to themselves, if we'd gotten 6, we'd be in a better spot.
So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Brings up second down.
The numbers a week ago for Henderson. 16 carries, 129 yards.
Well, they set a nice tone in week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on.
Only a couple there, so he'll be brought down about the 28. This defense for the Dolphins, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory, down at the 33. May now off the bootleg. Rolling to his right. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. To the air, May. This will be caught at about the 5. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Henderson running straight ahead. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw, May. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run it with Hill. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. And that's a loss of 7 on the 1st down play. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. So no gain on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
It's now 3rd down and long.
44, ready.
Here's Tua. And what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Pats are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2nd and 12, operating from the 39. Throwing here is May. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. To throw, it's May. Escaping the pressure right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's May. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Antonio Gibson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-3. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Miami set to take over. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tua. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He's going to get this one out to his fullback. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Even keeping the back end for extra protection on 3rd down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
The kick by Sanders is good. And that'll bring them back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Looking to put a drive together. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18.
He was taken
Stopped and handed a loss by Willie Gay that time. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2nd and 11 now. They'll throw with May. Got a man. It's the rookie out of the 3rd round. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, May with it. He finds Douglas complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Play action, May. They'll get this to Bell. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. You see the numbers, up over 200 passing yards already. Touchdown! Stephon Diggs. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Dolphins 6.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. And the Dolphins with one final possession here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Tua sets up to pass it. Open man is born. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Patriots 8-yard line.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Sanders' kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Sliding out of the pocket. He's airing it out for Williams. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So these two teams
all right, Brandon,
off to
thanks
their
much.
locker rooms for intermission.
It's our second week in studio, second week of the NFL season. Lots to get to, so let's get after it. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Chargers in the AFC West. And it's a guy who finished with 23 touchdowns and only 3 interceptions last year, Justin Herbert. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. The Chargers even up their record at 1-1 as they get the win here. From there, it's up to Minneapolis. Let's look in on the Vikings as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And this is Jordan Mason. He's going to bull his way in from a couple yards away. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts hosting the Denver Broncos. And it's a guy who showed some surprising wheels as a rookie, Bo Nix. He had it working every which way. This, a rushing touchdown. He also had 3 passing touchdowns. The Broncos are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Patriots offense and Drake May headed back onto the field. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Loose inside the 30, inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Trevion Henderson with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Pats come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. York on now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. A beautiful fake. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, the next drive, that could make this a full-possession game.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Tua going to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
44. Ready. 22.
Now Tua. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
One thing they definitely like about this youngster is his motor. He is full throttle on each and every snap. Loves to get after the quarterback, and that has to feel good to him right there. His first career sack.
And wow, the fair catch was signaled for and taken inside the 5-yard line. New England trying to get a place on offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He finds his man complete. That's Douglas. Well, that'll get them the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
9 yards. First down, New England.
They'll drop the throw. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. So nothing doing there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 30.
Henderson. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Patriots.
And they go play action with May. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bell. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Open man right side is Rice. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 8-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. In motion, Hill. Here's Achane to start the drive. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's to Waddle on the quick slant. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for throwing. Working out of the gun. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. And going deep for Hill. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
At the 43-yard line.
They go play action now. May. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught by Williams. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. We're going to throw. May. And the pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point.
Tua going to try and throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. they'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. New England's offense set to go. And the pick six we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a two-possession game as they control their destiny in this fourth quarter. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And the Patriot first down.
They run the toss with Henderson. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 101 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 30-yard line. That is caught. It's Williams. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, May. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Stephon Diggs with career touchdown number 75. And the Patriots are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Oh, good move. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Miami's offense set and ready to go. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And all the way in for the Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit. And he's going to get into the end zone for 2. And they're back within 2 scores. Down 15 now. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is secured by the Patriots. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Henderson. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. So Tua and the Dolphins down by 15. A little under 2.5 to go. They have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, but they need 2 scores. This one thrown underneath to Achane. 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down.
In motion, Hill. Running right, here's Achane. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. Here's Tua. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Throwing Tua. Connecting with Hill. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Tua. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. But hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming. 4th and 3. Now Tua. That is caught. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
At the 47-yard line.
Tua. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Carlton Davis picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. York now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. And let's shift now to talking about the Patriots defense. They haven't had their A-game, but I guess because of their offense, they haven't really needed their A-game, Charles.
No, they have not. They've done what they've had to do today, which is protect a pretty big lead. But it hasn't been the best day in terms of stuffing people and really shutting down an offense. Maybe one last possession, they can actually get that accomplished.
It's been fun for you and I to watch this shootout.
It's almost like someone fired a starter's pistol, and they've been going ever since.
Here's Tua. Tua hit, and the ball is out. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 113 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's complete right around the 8th. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd down at the 8-yard line.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Patriots, it's an early road victory as they move to 2-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles